Jerzy Robinson.
That is a girl that can get a bucket from every level. She can use her size. She's a state champion. That's a bucket right there.
I like that. She's a walking bucket.
That's the #1 recruit right there for a reason.
But she's just a killer on the court.
That is a bucket. She can do everything. Her lay package, her hezzy.
They'll break your ankles for sure. Yeah, she go crazy. I'm excited to see her. She can hoop for sure.
Welcome to the Nissan OT Select pregame show. We're back in Atlanta, the epicenter of women's basketball over the next 4 weeks. It's week 2 of OT Select. We already got one game in the books, the all-nighters standing on business, taking game 1. So who's on deck next? ISO World and RWE. It's going to be a fun one. We appreciate you joining us for game 2. I am your host, Angel Gray, alongside the incredible Zaya Cook. And we're thinking about, yes, we're in week 2. We have to recap for those that missed it, the action that we saw in week 1.
Yeah, week 1, it had a lot of energy. It was action-packed. We had Gigi, we had Aaliyah getting straight buckets. It was super good to see. And then we had the twins doing what they needed to do. The no-look passes, Aaliyah doing her big one, getting transition buckets. And then Destiny Jackson being able to do what she's doing, full court pressing and doing everything they need to do. So week 1 had a lot of energy, and coming into week 2, expecting to see the same thing.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to go through the roof. We have 4 new teams this week. Leah Chavez and Jenica Lewis were bounced out of OT Select. So who do we have on deck now? Jerzy Robinson has been incredible. She is the captain for RWE. We'll also see Kina Smith for ISO World. So a couple of things that we will see from Jerzy Robinson. Here's your tonight's player spotlight, brought to you by Nissan. It's none other than the #1 player in her class 2026. Jerzy Robinson owns every bit of it.
Oh yeah, Jerzy Robinson. I had the opportunity to sit here and talk to her a little bit. I saw her today also working out, so I know that she got game. Super tough guard, #1 in her class, and I can't wait to see her out here and play.
And on the other side, too, before we get into that, Jerzy Robinson, as you mentioned, #1 in her class, has done so many different things within her resume. I love how she said she has grown even from a year ago, being in the takeover. We saw her in that as well. Excited to be in the OT Select as well. Said this is a great opportunity for them to just expand their brand, but also grow as women. So on the other side, they're going to see the captain, Kaleena Smith, who is the #1 player in her class. 63 points in a game, which is a school record.
Yeah, I just was looking at that. 63 points in one game is crazy. She is a 3-level scorer, able to get to her spots. I'm pretty sure she can play some defense as well. Super excited to see her go out here and do her thing tonight.
I think, too, you might be excited about the entertainment factor that she brings to the game. She has already hit 5 half-court shots in 2 months. That kind of sounds like you, Zaya.
Oh, yeah,
a little bit of your swag in there.
That's something that I could definitely do.
All right, let's get into the starters before we get things started here for game 2 of the night. As we mentioned, for ISO World, who is in charge? Lola Lampley, Sanai Hall, Sanai Green, Kina Smith, and Kelsey Andrews. Those are your starters for ISO World. On the other side, RWE, led by Jerzy Robinson. We got to talk to her about this opportunity. She's excited to take the floor. Danielle Osho, Brooklyn Haywood, JC Abbey, Dylan Swindle will be the starters for RWE. We already had one game that was electrifying. All-nighters was all the way in control. Will we see a different type of game in game 2? Jerzy Robinson looking to take her team, RWE, to the rock. ISO World saying they can counter. We'll be back after the break.
Women's basketball is taking over. Introducing Overtime Select.
I feel like we're about to see some magic.
A basketball league for the best women's high school hoopers in the country. You think you got what it takes?
PlayStation, maybe a PlayStation 1. Does this work? Is this a PlayStation 1? PlayStation Portable. Actually? Oh! Yeah! Nice!
Not just a stuffed animal, it's a name for this.
No. No. I never had this. He's a cute little pig. I never had this. I mean, I probably did have it, but I didn't know the name of it.
These are Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies, that does sound familiar. I don't know the name. Can I keep one of these? Silly Bins! Wait, can I actually keep these? Okay, yes.
Bop it. Twist it. Pull it.
It's a bop it, right? Beanie Babies. Yeah. I still play with these till this day. Slingy, right? What is it called? That's what I said. Same thing. This is a radio track. Okay, wait. Yeah, radio track. It says music. Yeah, you put it on the thingy. I don't know what it's called, but like, do you put it on the thingy and then it turns? Yeah, I don't know what it's called though. I know what it is.
A good team becomes a great one when you rely on your teammates. If there's one weak link, the whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. There's no vaping team. All right, let's get back to it.
Welcome back to Game 2 of OT Select. It's time for the Adidas face-off. We'll send it to the third member of our team, Overtime Test, with the captains.
All right, guys, I'm down here with our captains. So, Kaleena, you just finished up an incredible freshman season. What's it like being here and getting to compete against and learn from these older girls?
To be honest, it's just a blessing. Playing against all the good competition here. Everybody's good in the class. So just really coming out here ready to win and going out here to kill.
They're good minds to pick. All right, Jerzy, you've played against Kaleena. You dropped 29. You've also had the ability to coach her. How do you feel coming into this matchup knowing what kind of player she is?
She's tough. We're gonna come out here, we're gonna lock up, give it our best shot. We're coming out here to kill and dominate, so it's gonna be a fun one.
All right, guys, I know we've all been waiting for this one. I cannot wait. RWE versus ISO World. It's about to go down. Angel and Zaya, back to you guys.
I love the energy that Tess always brings to the show. It kind of matches Ivory Latta's energy that we saw in Game 1 with the all-nighters that just rolled over.
For
The
sure.
Grizzly Dreamers will see both of those teams tomorrow, but welcome to Game 2, this one, to close out the night between ISO World and RWE. The officials get everybody set on the floor, and here we go for Game 2. Oh, ISO World, starting off with the rock.
ISO World. Let's see if we get a lot of ISO plays going on here.
Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you?
I would.
Lola Lampley was like, I need the ISO screen right over here. Oh, beautiful dish inside blocked.
Okay. RWE with a quick, easy lay.
We have a player on the floor. That's something you never want to see. The first minute of play. So both teams will be called back to their benches. As we see JC Ubby on the floor, and when she went to the floor, she immediately grabbed at the lower leg. We're just hoping everything is okay. That's the last thing we want to talk about. Such an exciting week.
Yeah, for sure.
For the best talent in the country to take the floor. So much.
Yeah. Never want to see a player go down.
Support there as well. Our head coach, Tamika Dudley, checking on her, making sure that everything is okay, needing help to get off of the floor.
There we go.
Definitely.
Good to see her up.
Wishing her the absolute best. Can't put pressure on that left leg. That almost like deflates the arena, right, when you see an injury. So definitely wishing the best to JC, this 6'1" guard out of Texas. Just
ankle,
you could see
ankle
right
roll.
away that left ankle. A very awkward landing on that layup.
Prayers up to her.
So as she gets tended to, hopefully we'll get a word and good news about JC, a travel call for ISO World, so RWE will get it back. On that attempt by JC, though, she was able to put RWE on the board. Quick three up top, looked good, didn't go down by Dylan Swindle. And on the other side, ISO World now on the board. So the Lampley getting the first 2 points for ISO World, come from a pedigree family basketball. We'll get more into that story in a bit. Playing with her sister as well, Jayla Lampley. Lola Lampley on the same roster. 10 on the shot clock. Dylan Swindle sends it on the inside, trying to find Jerzy Robinson, and just off the back iron. Sanai Green dishes it off. I like the nicknames on the back of the jersey. Special K.
Oh, yeah. That's tough.
Kaleena Smith pulls up.
Pull up 3, that's tough.
Bucket getter has yet to get a bucket. The rebound does come down. ISO World takes the lead.
We have to move on
Sanai Hall getting that bucket. You see Tamika Dudley, the head coach for RWE. Jerzy Robinson actually blocked at the rim. Blocked on the second attempt as well. Third one. Money ball.
Drains the 3.
Danielle Osho for the triple. Another Georgia native from the Cula. The hesitation. Little 2-man ball. What do you say, 2-man, 2-woman?
Yeah, 2-man ball. That's good. Oh.
That's a lot of contact underneath, so that would be a foul that goes against Andrews. Andrews came over the top. They will get it underneath, 15 on the shot clock. Actually, they're going to bring it to the side. I love Jerzy Robinson giving the signal for a play. How many plays have we seen in OT Select?
We have seen quite a bit, but not too many. I think they've been playing a little bit.
Picked away. Nice clean pick. Sanai Hall, can she finish? Gets the bucket.
That's a good bucket right there.
That was a grown
Ohio Miss Basketball nominee. I wonder what part of Ohio she's from.
Lorraine.
Because I'm from Ohio.
I know.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Where's
Lorraine, Ohio?
Oh, right. I should have looked at that.
Class of 2026. How about this? Ohio Miss Basketball nominee as well.
Yes.
Were you Ohio Miss Basketball?
No, I don't know how, but I wasn't.
We'll talk to the committee.
Yeah.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
Oh, she's hot.
This Ohio's cooking.
Oh, she's hot.
Number 4 player in her class. Jerzy Robinson block, bringing a lot of attention on the inside.
Yeah.
Bounce pass. And the look at the rim, no good. Smith gets it back. Smith's still looking for a bucket.
He seems like a very poised player.
So Jerzy Robinson knows that she's going to see a lot of bodies on the inside. Can't step out and hit that 3, but off the mark there. Special K dishes it off. Green lines it up.
Another 3.
This is a team that looks good. Sanai Green, UCLA, UNC, and Colorado have offered her, and another 3-ball. See, we were asking for more trays.
Yeah,
we got it in this game, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because the first one was a blitz.
Yeah.
We were asking for 100 points in the first game. We didn't get it.
Yeah.
But you know what? The 6th player actually predicted almost the right score.
Yeah, literally.
The Dreamers will get 53 points. They ended up with 52. Maybe we need to talk to the 6th player more often. bring him in the booth with us, you think?
Yes, they know a little something.
Jerzy Robinson tapping the rock at the top of the key.
Handles
Pulls up
it.
and blocked. Everything has gone through Sanai Hall.
Another one. Ew. She coming out hot.
Sanai Hall is hot. And she'll get a free throw after the break.
All right, guys, a close first quarter. ISO World up 14-8 right now. It's been all Sanai Hall. She's got 9 points early and just finished with a tough N1. She'll be going to the free throw line when we get back from break. What is going on in the comments? Ariana says RWE needs to be patient. I agree. They've looked good early, but there's been a lot of defense going on both sides. So they need to take their time, pick the right shots, and they'll get in a rhythm for sure. If RWE lose, Cam Wilder going to be tight from Just Morgan. I know it's his first time the women's team is debuting, so they got to put on a show tonight for Cam. There's some RWE alum in the building, so hopefully they can figure it out headed into the second quarter. Nice finish. Edie plays. Yes, that was a tough N1 we just saw. Someone said, born to play RWE, forcing myself to say ISO. That was Ariana. Again, it's a close game in the first quarter. There's plenty of time left. It's only 14-8. There's been a lot of defense early. They've missed some shots, so there's definitely more room for points to be put on the board going in.
45 seconds.
Zoltan says, let's go RWE. Donovan says, blocked twice. ISO World has been tough on defense so far this first quarter. They know the stakes. They know what a win tonight means in advancing to championship weekend. So everyone's coming out here putting on their best game. Someone asked about how JC is doing. Again, she went down with that leg injury in the first play of the game. We'll keep you guys posted if we hear anything. Wishing her the best and a speedy recovery, and hopefully she's able to come back out here tonight. Never want something like that to happen. What else we got? I need JC back in the game, says Taiwo. I agree. We want to see her back out here, healthy and hoping. So we got a great second quarter coming up. Zaya and Angel, back to you guys.
Eight teams participating in the inaugural OT Select. We'll talk about RWE, led by Tamika Dudley. RWE on top right now. They are not losing right now, 14-8, led by their captain, Jerzy Robinson. How about the accolades she has already, signing with Club Sports?
Yeah, Jerzy, she's definitely pretty good. I think right now she just got to find a way to get some buckets to go in for her. I want to see some things fall into place for her, and I think her teammates will just follow suit based off that.
And we can't mention one without the other. ISO World, also your head coach, John Albert. I like when they tell us about the jerseys, because the coaches tell us that the captains have an input on what they want that scheme to be. And it's vibrant. They've come out very vibrant as well. Beautiful take on the inside, though. Brooklyn Haywood with the bucket. Yeah, Haywood, 5'9", out of Washington. You like that move that she just had? I've seen that she can put up points in bunches. Career high 59 points in a game as a freshman, Zaya.
Jesus Christ.
What was your
what's my
your high as in high school?
Oh, 40. I want to say like 42.
Okay, that's
that was
good.
My highest. Yeah, I think I beat my high score. I think my first high score was 40, and I beat it my senior year on a viral video.
So 59 is like legit.
No, that's
as a freshman.
As a freshman, that's insane. She's definitely a bucket getter, and she got a little sauce to her as well.
Got the one little leg sleeve. Can handle the rock. Sends it to the corner. Ojo off the mark in the corner for the three. Green. Saw the lane. Girls have to take it just off the mark on the release.
She had me on the edge of my seat right there.
Gabby Minus bringing the rock up for RWE. Working baseline, blocked at the rim by Sanai Green. Sanai Green using all of that 6-foot frame out of Virginia, class of 2026. Brooklyn gets it back. You can tell everything is going through Brooklyn. Haywood, the hezzy at the top of the key. Spin move, dish on the inside, and a little bit too much sauce.
Too much sauce there a little bit. I see what she was trying to do. Transition buckets. ISO world.
How easy was that? Khalees Fisher. Their first bucket. The take by Brooklyn. Brooklyn Haywood just seems like she's all over the floor right now for RWE.
Yeah, for sure.
There's not many people that wear the one-legged.
Oh yeah, I wish I could
but,
do
you know,
that.
I think Asia Wilson right away.
Yeah.
Angel Reese right away.
I don't, it's for style, I'm telling you, because it's super stylish. I would do it, but I gotta protect both knees, so I gotta put both leg sleeves on there. But that's like that's a great combo right there, the one leg sleeve.
And it's like an ombre.
Yeah, that's fire.
Now that's unique.
Yeah, it is.
Brooklyn Haywood, as we mentioned, out of Washington, class of 2026, offers from Arizona, Stanford, and Oregon.
Oh,
we're seeing a lot of Euros, and they're all going to ISO.
ISO world. I knew it was gonna be some ISOs going on here. They didn't name their team that for nothing.
Bella Flemings with the bucket for ISO world. It's been a tough night at the office to start for Jerzy Robinson. She has yet to score in this ballgame. You know, coming in, everyone knows your name. You're top of your class. The assignment is you. So finding a way to shine when the lights are all on you, what are some things that Jerzy Robinson needs to do?
She got to let the game come to her. I will say for me, that was one of my issues. Allowing the game to come to you. You just got to let it come to you. And it's going to fall far the way it needs to go. Her coach has subbed her out right now, probably just to give her a breather. And when she comes back in, I think we'll see a different player.
5 on the shot clock. The Heat short in the rebound, finding the hands.
They are getting transition buckets. They are getting transition buckets. Way to look up the floor and see the open man. Right back at you.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Is it another 3? Trey me.
All right. Sanai Green.
Sanai Green
is coming alive. Sanai Green is unbelievable outside. We've already seen her knock down a couple of shots. 6 points for her. 4 rebounds as well. Are we talking about a double-double watch already in the first quarter?
Oh, man. That's insane.
It's unbelievable. First game for the All-Nighters. We had 2 players with double-doubles, 22 and 12.
You know that we did not pick who we're going for yet? Hey.
Got a couple of special guests joining us.
Wait, before the half is over, who do you have winning this game?
Winning this game? I'm going to go with ISO world.
I am too.
Can we do that? Is that because we were extremely wrong in the first game?
Yeah. I think
we have to set the record straight. We were definitely wrong. We thought the Jersey Dreamers were going to come through with the dub. We have an opportunity tomorrow, though. So a foul puts Green at the free throw line. Sanai Green, as we mentioned, out of Virginia, class of 2026, 29th in her class. Knocks down the first of the team. Like her. Versatility. We're seeing the tray from outside. We've seen a couple of nice passes. We've seen also the slashing that she does. Great start for ISO world. 5 seconds in the game. They get the steal. Have time for a bucket. Lola. Just short. Still happy with how her team has finished out the first quarter. They have the lead, 27 to 12.
That was for sure a good quarter. We got to give it to her. Number 2, Sanai Hall, doing exactly what she needs to do. Getting easy buckets. Love to see it.
All right, guys, ISO World up 27-12 right now. Khalees Fisher and Sanai Green both with 6 points early. They've been pushing the pace and they've been rewarded for it. They've been getting out on the break. They've been shutting down on defense. It's been a good game so far. Jerzy Robinson's gonna need to get going. We wanna get RWE back in this game. So let me say what's up to you guys in the chat. What is going on? Love Morgan said, I love Special K. I mean, who doesn't? She's fantastic. Linda said they were making it hard for Jerzy. They have been. They have been sending a bunch of girls at her. They know who she is. They have her number. They want to shut her down. She's looking to impact the game, but they're going to be sending all their best players at her. What? ISO is looking elite. I'd have to agree. I mean, it's crazy to me that these teams can have such chemistry after just a short time playing together. They've only had a few practices, so to come out and be playing this well this early is super impressive. I want to win, but they're not looking good right now. Right, ISO is looking like some real pros, says Ariana. They do. I mean, they have such crazy talent. They've been looking great so far tonight. Ariana says RWE just got to slow their pace down and they'll be back. I agree. They need to get in a rhythm offensively. They need to start knocking down shots, seeing the ball go through the net. And I think they'll be back in this game. They have a lot of talent and a lot of top players. So it's going to be they're going to come back for sure. I love RWE. Please read my comment. It's from Design Builder. I love RWE as well. Britu Valid says, hoping the best for both teams, but with ISO. I agree. I mean, it's been a great game so far. I'd love to see RWE cut the lead a little bit and make it a little closer just so we have a great game going on. Someone said shout out to SA Aces. Shout out to you guys. We got a great second quarter coming up. Don't go anywhere.
What I'm most excited for with Overtime Select is being able to be with, around, and mentor young girls especially, because I think it's so important to reach people this age and help them to become the best that they can be on and off the court. Overtime Select is important because with how much the game has changed and how much the basketball environment has changed, it's really important to be able to build your brand and to be able to reach different audiences, which is a great platform that Overtime Select provides.
That was Nafisa Collier right now with the Minnesota Lynx, talking about the importance of branding. And if we're going to talk about brands and also taking business on the court, care of business on the court, we got to talk about the Mia and Maya Paulo show. Double Dynasty 2-0 at OT Select as well. You showed us a couple of variations, being down, coming back and winning, and just completely dominating as well. So ladies, welcome back. I know you don't have games for today or tomorrow, but what are you liking so far about your experience with OT Select?
I mean, let's start off with, you know, we're 2-0, like you said. You know, we're winning games. And, you know, we're doing it with playing against the best players around the country. Not many people can say that, so, no.
What do you guys think is your favorite memory so far being in the OTE Select?
Favorite memory? I say hanging with the girls. Like, even, like, hanging with the girls from different teams. It's like knowing their personalities. Like, you see them on social media, but you don't really like know how they act in person. So to see that side is cool, and like to build with them. But on the court, like it's straight business, you know. So it's fun like that. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I want to just go to that first game where you gave us all a heart attack, where we were just like, what is going on with Double Dynasty down as many as 18 points? You said we just had to wake up. You woke up after that first quarter, but tell us a little bit about your team and why they're so special.
I think we have like all the pieces. Like we have great guard play, we have great wings. Like I feel like everyone is aggressive, and on defense everyone gives us the effort. And also like most importantly, we all like are great people, like great kids. Like no one gives bad and negative vibes, and that's what we love over here, positive vibes and positive attitude.
For sure.
With you two being twins, who pushes each other the hardest? Or is it a combination of both of you guys doing it?
Yeah, it's definitely a combination of both of us doing it. I mean, I would say Maya's more, like she controls her emotions more. Yeah. I would definitely say she's better with that than me, because I definitely like in my emotions more than her.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so she definitely be the one on the court like me, like, come on, next play.
Yeah, people say I'm like more of like the mother. Like
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's more bossier, for sure.
Last week, I was talking with Zaya in the booth. She said, I wish I was a twin. I was like, really? So can you just tell her the pros and cons?
Yeah, what is the pros and cons?
I mean,
You want to say the cons?
one, we're two different people. We just look alike, you know? I mean, got the same clothes and everything, but we just have two different personalities, and you know, we're two different individuals. So, I mean, you would think, oh, it's like having another me, but nah, we just look alike. It's like having a sister, a regular sister, but like we do everything together. We do everything together. I mean, what else? What you think, Mark?
It is having another you. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I don't know. You think so? I don't think
When
that.
we say something, we say it together. Like, we got twin telepathy. I'm telling y'all, we do. Okay, but
I don't think
we are individuals. Like, I guess you could say, like, we're everywhere with each other, and like we share the same space, and you sometimes want your own, like, you sometimes want your own space. You feel me? Like, but like, I love just always having her by my side because you're never alone.
Yeah, that's so cute. Now let's do a quick pivot. How important do you guys think it is to build your brand? And I know y'all super big on the business side of things. So what's the importance when it comes to that?
Sure. You could touch on it. I was just agreeing. But go ahead. You can start it off.
With the business side, you said?
Yeah.
I feel like it's balanced. Knowing, like, the main thing in our mind is just like getting our family out of the hood, you know, just making it for our family. But also, you know, to like be successful, like, who wouldn't want to be successful? But it's always like what motivates us the most is our family.
So sure. Talk about the branding aspect as well. Both of you can speak to it, but you guys are also a part of the NIL Summit that OT just had as well this week. What are some things that you learned from it, the takeaways from just an opportunity for them to give you those resources?
Yes, you guys definitely spoke on, you know, relationships, but first and foremost, always being yourself, you know. That's the best thing you could do in a situation of wanting to build your own brand because you're representing yourself and everything and everyone else that's around you. So that's really big on us. Like Maya said, family is first, but and we show that with our personality because we're always around. We're such a big family, you know. If you see our Overtime series show, you'll definitely see a lot of personalities. But that just builds a part of like what we're trying to build, like the foundation of what we're trying to do with our game, off the court, and everything like everything we stand for. So, I mean, you know, everyone knows we're good basketball players, but our parents always say you have to be great people off the court and on the court. So, I mean, I feel like we're really good at that because, you know, that's the only way you're gonna get your way, is being a good person. So, yeah.
Good things happen to good people.
From the NIL Summit, like, they really talked about money, but also, like Mia said, being yourself. Like, no one wants, like, a fake you. Like, if you show who you are, they're gonna like the authentic side. And, but yeah, they was talking about money. They was talking about Snapchat, Instagram, and how to, like, build your own profile. Like, it was cool, especially the money side, talking about credit, because, you know, we're still, like, trying to learn that.
Yeah, for sure.
Credit. I actually learned a lot from that session with how, like, it's better to spend money with credit instead of debit because of your credit score and how, like, it can, like, build that up. They said how, like, every 12 months, once every 12 months, you have to, like, check your credit score and see if it's good. And we're 18 now, so we have to start doing that. And actually, when I went on my bank account, it said, you want to check your credit score? Actually, I ain't do it yet, but I wanted to ask my parents. But I'm going to ask them, but
I love it. Dropping knowledge. This is free. Like,
it's great.
For those listening, this is free knowledge. I think they, like, the panel I was on, too. You heard them? Because I like talking about the panel.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yourself and authentic.
Yeah.
I think that was from my panel.
Oh, that was from your panel? Okay.
No,
So you help and give the knowledge.
I feel like I'm, dropping a couple of dimes.
Yeah, for sure.
Angel definitely dropped a good amount of gems on us, for real. Like, especially, I learned when you was like, you have to, like, it's the relationship between the reporters and the players. I definitely related to that because around not our area, but in Denville, where our high school is, there's a lot of reporters that come to like our championship games in Morris County. And sometimes after the game, you don't really want to interview nobody. You don't never want to you don't want to answer questions or anything. You just want to go straight home because it's so late. But it's like it be the same people, and I respect that because they come through every time. And they're waiting for us after the games, even though it takes us an hour to come out the locker room. Stuff like that. I really like related to that.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that. We're going to keep the Paulo twins with us because they're dropping some knowledge, but we're seeing a lot of dimes dropped as well. ISO World, 39-14 lead. My goodness, 2 minutes.
All right, guys, ISO World's starting to run away with this one. They're up 39-14 right now, and just listen to this stat line from Sanai Hall. In the first half alone, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, and 4 blocks. She's been doing everything for ISO World on both ends of the floor, and we can definitely tell why. But now it's time to talk to you guys in the chat. What do we got going on? Woo! All coming in. So Aaliyah says give Kaleena the ball. She hit a big 3 to close out that stretch just now. She tried to go for 2 in a row. I love that energy. She couldn't connect on the second one, but I'd love to see her get a couple more from deep going. Jerzy only getting started, says Tiffany. I definitely agree. They've been really tough on her defensively, so I know she's going to get going in the second quarter, the second half. She's not one that you can really count out ever in any game, so Jerzy's definitely going to get hers for sure. Sanai Green is her, definitely. She's also had an incredible first half so far, so definitely be on the lookout for her to keep doing her thing out there. Special K is mopping, says Trill with Love. I mean, I want her to start getting going, hitting a couple daggers from 3. Tiffany says ISO World is tough. I agree. They've been looking incredible so far tonight. You should come to Spain, says Anna. I'd love to go to Spain. We've sent some of the OTE guys there before, but I would love to bring some of these female hoopers back there. Janelle says RWE needs ball movement. I agree. They just got to see the ball go in the hoop a few times. They definitely can get it going, and it's not a huge lead that ISO World has, so I definitely think there's room for them to make a comeback and get back in this game and make it a close one. Lover Girl says RWE just needs to see their shots falling. I agree. It's a confidence booster seeing the ball go through the net. And definitely once they start seeing some shots fall, I think they can start making a bigger cut into this lead. Eve Play says Special K, so nasty. I agree. I mean, she's the #1 freshman in the country, so she's definitely her. All right, back to you guys in the booth.
Welcome back. Well, the first half action is coming to a close, but we got the State Farm halftime. Coming up next, we'll have first half highlights, the Players Pod with Kina Smith, and more. You might want to stick around for that. Kina Smith is on one. Special K has been putting on a show. Her team has the 39-14 lead over RWE, and Jerzy Robinson sitting with 2 points right now. It's been a tough first half. Can find some rhythm at the free throw line. This is the first one, though.
Yeah, she got to see the ball go in. I know I'm the type of player that needs to see the ball go in, and then I can take off from there. But ISO World, they getting what they need. They getting what they want. They getting exactly what they want.
Now, I know the twins, the Paulo twins who are joining us on air now. Their team 2-0. You know, a slight
2-0. Down by 20, came back and won the game.
Take it over. Take care of them. Took care of business last weekend, so they're just trying to see who comes out of this one. Brought a lot of people in the building. I thought they brought a lot of people. I saw your whole squad over here, Zaya Cook. How many people? How many tickets you got?
Oh, no, see, look, you know, overtime take care of me, so just send the names over, they get it together.
The plug, I like it.
You know what I mean?
Look on the inside, that is going to be a foul going against Lola Lampley.
I feel like there's a lot of size in this session.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
But, compared to our session, there's a lot of size and athleticism for sure this session.
Get somebody in the middle of the press, all right? Here we go.
Kaleena Hartwell at the free throw line, class of 2027 out of Anderson, South Carolina. 6'5" frame. Off on the first attempt. Has offers from Georgia Tech, Florida State, and Harvard. And the top-ranked player in her class. Can I also add that if you get an offer from Harvard, you have to have a stellar GPA of 4.7.
Oh, that's a foul.
Another foul there, so
Yeah, I know she getting a little frustrated.
more free throws on the way for Kaleena Hartwell.
Yeah, RWE definitely needs a player to like get that push. I think JC Abby would have been the player, but after her getting hurt, like, I really wanted to see her play. She's a tough player.
That's definitely sending, prayers and condolences to JC. It wasn't a pretty fall, so we're hoping for the best news. That's the last thing you want to talk about, especially for something that should be celebrated so highly, seeing the best talent come on the floor. And you did mention that from that point, that was the first 2 points of the ball game, and it's just been ISO world the entire rest of the way. So you got to think too. Maybe they're thinking about their teammate, how she's doing, and but now really trying to play for her.
They definitely will start making free throws. Once she get her rhythm, it's gonna be over. I feel like.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, once she get her rhythm, she's gonna be good. Here you go.
Knocks that one down. So yeah, getting it back up there, 50% from the free throw line. But it's these buckets though. That was actually an and one. No call from the officials. Took the contact and made the bucket. Talk about the defense from Sanai Hall. Has the assignment of Jerzy Robinson. Mismatch, mouse in the house. Jerzy can take advantage of it, dishes it off.
3. Good rebound.
Good rebound for Micah Ojo.
Let me get on the floor.
And one underneath. That was a hustle play that is deserved for the and one.
Yeah, for sure. Good hustle here. Able to get that easy lay and one.
See, you're a scorer, so you're looking at the and one, right? Right. I was like the hustle player. So I'm looking at how Jerzy Robinson sacrificed her body and is on the floor that led to those points as well.
Oh yeah.
So you start thinking about, okay, Jerzy may not be scoring a lot right now, but she's leading in other ways, and maybe that can be the spark plug for RWE.
For sure.
Mia Maya, I know that you guys are all over the floor. We were like, if there's one thing that they're gonna do, it's gonna be pressure. You're like gnats everywhere. It's just like, get out of my face.
Oh yeah, I really wasn't making my shots, but I wasn't worried about that because we got a lot of killers on our team.
Yeah.
I was not worried about scoring at all. I'm like, hey, dimes everywhere, get stops. That's what I was focused on.
That's what's up, man.
So one thing that RWE has been able to do a little bit better here in the second quarter has been get to the free throw line.
Sure.
Can they start chipping away that way?
One stop at a time.
Just one, but also knowing there is no 20-point shot. So one shot at a time. Brooklyn Haywood back at the free throw line.
Gonna get the second one to go down.
Oh, the shoe table.
The shoe.
Off the shoe. Kina Smith gets it back.
Oh my.
Pull up. I'm pretty sure we would have been in awe at that fadeaway, right? They are hovering. Someone's open underneath. Yes, they get there the ball. And Ojo.
That's 3 players on her?
That's the type of attention she brings, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Special K, can she do something special here?
Oh. She's like, where's my foul?
What's happening? Blocked. Bella Flemings with the block there. They can hold for the last shot of the half. Special K does decide to. I love when I can see the point guards understanding.
I was just thinking that.
Yes.
What's going on the floor, on the court. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Ew.
Special K.
She is a smooth operator. I like her.
I love her.
That was smooth. Watch the walk-off. It's the walk-off for me.
Too cool, like what?
Hello.
She like hand down, man down. You ain't guarding me.
The walk-off.
Give me 3. Too tough.
But did we even doubt that it was not going in? Like, oh my goodness. What an incredible shot by Kaleena Smith. But we get to talk to Sanai Hall for the first half. Right now, Sanai, I hope you can hear us. You guys had the 46-23 lead. I just want to go back to that shot by Kaleena Smith, your captain, hitting that 3. Tell us what it's like being led by her and how you guys are following.
Well, you know, she's a great player overall. I think that we've been doing a great job. You know, she's just a great player overall, so I think it's just fun to play with her.
I see you out of breath a little bit. What are you doing out there that is contributing to your team winning right now?
You know, I'm just trying to focus on defense right now. I feel like that's really important. You know, just getting boards and getting out quick in transition.
Quick is what you guys are for sure. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the second half.
Thank you.
Keep it rolling. Right now, they have the 46-23 lead. ISO World. It is their world. They've done everything right. So we appreciate the Paulo twins for joining us. We thank you. Mia Maya, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. And we will see you for the State Farm halftime show.
Like Angel said, it is their world. ISO World is up 23 points at half on RWE, and it has just been their game for sure. They have been absolutely killing it on both ends of the floor, and they have done a great job at shutting Jerzy Robinson down. They have been playing tough on both ends of the floor. It's been a block party on defense, and they are having their way offensively. So let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. Overtime Select. What high school do you check out in Florida or AAU teams? This is our first year, so we're still looking to expand, obviously, in the next few years. So we'll be scouting all over the country for players for future years of Select. Someone said, Tori West said she's tough. I'm sure that was in reference to Kaleena. She just hit a dagger 3 to end that half from deep. I mean, that was absolutely cold-blooded. What a way to end the half for ISO World. They are definitely feeling good about themselves after that one. Drifty J, that's my Drifty Elite member, Kaleena. She's like that. I mean, Drifty said it himself. She is very much like that. David Friss says Special K is too good. Again, have to agree. Rarest Or says that small guard tough. Again, I think we're talking about Kaleena, and she most definitely is. Someone said let Khalees cook. She's had a great first half as well. Definitely looking for her to get going in the second half as well. Someone said, nah, Sanai Green. Sanai Green has also been great. And it hasn't been just Kaleena that's been cooking for ISO World. They've had a great effort all across the board offensively in this first half. So who knows, we're at 46 points right now. I mean, they could go for 100 in the second half. I would love to see them try. Liana says, Sanai Hall, tough man. I definitely agree. Back to you guys in the booth. Can't wait for the second half.
Welcome back to OT Select, this your State Farm halftime show. I am your host, Angel Gray, alongside the phenomenal Zaya Cook, the LA Sparks point guard. Right now in the booth taking over as well, and we got to talk about this first half. ISO World has been unbelievable. They have the 46-23 lead over RWE. ISO World. You said we're going to see a lot of ISO, but they're playing together. What do you like about their style, what they're doing so far in this ball game?
Oh man, I'm loving everything that they're doing. I do think they're able to get their ISO plays when it's time to get them. But like you said, they're definitely playing as a team. getting easy buckets and doing what they do. Their name isn't ISO World for no reason. Getting a lot of tray balls, contact, being able to finish through contact, and doing what they're doing. So I'm excited. I love to see it, and hopefully they can come out with a dub tonight.
Well, you're seeing Sanai Hall. She is leading the way with 13 points, 4 rebounds. Can we please talk about the half court, or the 3-ball that went up to end the half?
Oh, yeah.
For Special K?
Oh, that was a lot of swag right there. I like the way she took her time with it, shot the shot, and then she knocked it down. And then her walk-off, the walk-off, that's what it was to me.
Swaggy, right?
It was very swaggy. I like that.
I absolutely love what we're seeing from ISO World right now. They are trying to prevent themselves from being in that second game as well. You wanted to make sure you win on the first day.
Yeah.
And now we got to talk about RWE.
Yes.
We saw JC with the early injury in the first 2 points. Then you're seeing Jerzy Robinson, who's trying to get herself into a rhythm as well. What more can they do to really flip the switch in the second half?
Man, I think seeing them move the ball a little more, I think that'll be super important for them. And then, in my opinion, if anything's not working, I think defense wins games. So to see them be able to lock down on defense and see what that does for them.
All right, well, now we've got your take. We'll toss it to Kina Smith and the Players Pod. Always some great stuff coming from that.
If you could play one-on-one against any famous person, dead or alive, who would you pick?
I would say either Steph or Kyrie Irving.
Okay, why?
I don't have a high chance of winning, but just still like learning like different moves. Like, for example, Kyrie like get into his spots. Like, I feel like I need to learn that, especially going into the college level. So it's Steph, his shooting, but he also moves a lot. So just really learning more than trying to be Steph.
Who do you think's a better point guard, Kyrie or Steph?
It depends on what you want. I don't know. I can't.
Like, game on the line, who do you pick to make your game-winning shot?
I'm gonna say Kyrie.
Kyrie?
Yeah.
Who's the best hooper you've ever played against?
I've played against a lot of great hoopers, but I feel like I've always had like great games with Jerzy. I would say her because we live close to each other and we play against them a lot. So I would say Jerzy.
What is that matchup usually like?
It's always intense. Everybody expects a great game, and that's what they get. She puts up numbers, I put up numbers. We lead our team. And the outcome is the outcome, but we always have great games against each other.
All right, so I see we got some questions here from the chat. I see Special K is one of the reasons I started basketball. That is a beautiful thing. I love to see that. Chat, who y'all got winning this game? I want to see who y'all think are going to win, and then what do you guys think RWE has to do in order to stay into this game?
It's unfair to ask them who's going to win the game right now, but we did see a comeback coming like from double.
Exactly.
As well.
It's OT Select. You never know what can happen. So I see some people saying, hey, Zaya, hey, guys. I want to see who you guys think are going to win this game. Let me give a shout out to Andre. Andre, wow, they're good. I see you. These names. Let's see what they're saying. Everybody's saying ISO World, ISO World. Zaya, where did you get your glasses from? Amazon. Go get them. ISO, ISO. Sanaya Green is cooking.
Yes, she is.
There we go.
You good?
I'm good.
That's it for the chat? We're going to shout out everybody we needed to shout out?
I think so.
You guys, thanks for watching as well. I think we do have more updates with Tess. Overtime Tess, what you got?
I'm down here with Kaleena. I mean, that was a crazy shot that you hit to end that first half. From deep, absolute dagger. What was going through your mind on that play?
Really, to be honest, I was just like, okay, it's one shot. That's why I didn't pass it to the girl that cut. But I was just like, all right, and she backed up. I was like, you just gotta let me shoot like that, so I just put it.
Can't leave her open. I mean, your teammates have also had a great first half. Sanai, Khalees, everyone has been connecting. What's been working for you so far offensively this first half?
I would say just really the team chemistry. They fed me the ball sometimes, and I'm feeding them the ball. To be honest, we're just playing like a team, and we've only had 2 days of practice. So for that, I just felt like we all just came together and we're like, all right, like let's go. Like we're not losing. We're about to win it all. So yeah.
Love that energy. Good luck in the second half. Angel, back to you.
Overtime Tess, we always appreciate it. Wow, I love that the swag and the confidence is always through the roof for Special K. We're looking for some more special moments in the second half from ISO World. You might want to stick around. We got second half action coming up right after the break.
I mean, an incredible answer from Kaleena there. What good energy she has to be able, as a freshman, to take that shot and have that mindset to end the half, to put her team up 23 going into the second half. What are you guys saying in the comments? Zanaib says Zaya Cook is so pretty. I totally agree. Sleepy J said Khalees gonna put numbers on him. I agree. She had a great first half, and she's only gonna get even better the second half. Zanaib said, I think RWE needs more contact with the ball. They got to get into a rhythm, start running some plays, and see the ball go in. I've been saying that all game, but once, confidence booster, seeing that ball go in. Monique says, I love both teams. Shout out Aaliyah Sukins, shout out. Paulo DF says, let's go Sanai. Jordan Harvey says, is the bubble breaker after this? No, that will be tomorrow night. So after the first 2 games tomorrow night, then will be the bubble breaker. Some Rarest Aura says, Overtime Select should have an online presence for high school basketball. We do. We are on TikTok. We are on Instagram. Obviously, we're on YouTube, so make sure you guys are following all of our socials to stay tuned. Locked in with the top high school hoopers in the country. Someone said, JC update to Shifty Russ. We have not heard anything. She is still down in the locker room. Obviously, we are praying for great news and a speedy recovery, and I know RWE is missing her out there tonight, so hoping for the best on that. Leah Poon says, Khalees, a.k.a. Big Fish, a.k.a. Killer K. I mean, she's got some incredible nicknames, and she's been outstanding so far this game. Ariana says, it's definitely going to be a close game. I have to agree, RWE is extremely talented, and I don't think you're shutting down Jerzy Robinson for a full game. They've got some incredible talent, and I do think that they are going to be able to cut into this lead a little bit going into the second half. Should be a close one. Sending it back to you guys in the booth.
Welcome back to OT Select. The second half is on the way. The first half went all to ISO World. They had the lead 46-23 over RWE. We're about to get things going. I'm Angel Gray alongside Zaya Cook, who's always cooking. We love her cooking in the booth. We also have a very special guest with us, Sienna Betts.
Hi.
The UCLA commit. Excited to have you here. Congrats, first of all, on the first win here at OT Select. You guys made it look easy. You guys were so quick. You won in beautiful fashion. Just talk about what you were most impressed with for the way that you guys handled game one.
Well, before the game, I talked to a lot of the girls about focusing on passing the ball, and watching the games from last week, I feel like that was what was missing to some of the teams, chemistry, and thinking about the win more than anything. So I feel like that was for us a big factor. We just wanted to win, so we needed to win. We got to pass the ball around, make the best decision out there, and Jazzy being the captain, and me, I feel like myself as a leader. We just wanted to set the tone and make sure everyone was passing the ball.
Oh, I just want you to know that I'm a fan. A true fan. I'm out here watching you. I love to see it. Who were some of the players that you looked up to growing up?
I never really watched basketball as a kid much.
Yeah?
You know, I always look up to the more of the post. But I don't really look up to any players. I model my game, I feel like, a lot from like Jokic.
Okay.
I feel like we both, pass the ball to go to high post a lot. But other than that, I didn't really watch much basketball as a kid. So, yeah.
I'm sorry, you did say you at least look up to your sister Lauren, right?
Not much.
Oh my goodness! I hope she's not too.
Hey, I respect
now.
the honesty.
It's be a blasphemy in the Betts house.
Yeah, I know. Now she's gonna come after me.
What is it like being able to, follow her footsteps and then be there?
It makes me really excited. I'm excited to have 1 year together, and I feel like that'd be really good. The high post, low post combo will be special. And, I feel like it'd be good to have someone there for my freshman year. That's like the hardest year. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be something special.
So is it hard out there being a post player? I always wondered how it is out there. Y'all get hit all the time, but it seems like you make it easy out there.
Yeah, they were really aggressive that game. I didn't want to look like complaining. I was complaining too much, but they weren't calling some things that I think should have been called. But normally at these like all-star events, it's kind of hard, getting the ball or anything. But I thought our team did really good sharing it inside and out, especially Jerzy. I was looking in. But yeah, normally these events are kind of hard, but I think this has been one of the easier ones for me. I think, they're sharing the ball pretty well inside. So yeah.
I got 2 questions for you. First of all, can you take us through what it was like to see Ivory Ladder with the shades on, and how do we get a pair of the shades as well?
Oh,
Ivory Ladder, yes.
Oh, she's so silly. I love her. She's so funny. I love her energy. She's bringing the energy for us. She's great.
And then 2, I know that you're going to be coached by Corey Close. She coached me as well in college, and I know one thing is that she talks about the IQ of the game, always being in the right place and being a giver for your teammates as well. In what ways do you check that box today?
I feel like I played for the team. I'm not out there like looking for my stats. I don't care about that during the game or after the game. I'm there to win, and I celebrate my team's success. I celebrate everyone, and it's about us. It's not about me. I feel like that's why I'm won by how much we won. I think everyone was playing like that, which is really special here.
Yeah, you won 87-52.
Yeah, that's
congratulations. What are your overall thoughts of even being a part of OT Select, playing against the best, but also knowing that you're making your name amongst the best as well?
I think it's so special because a lot of these players, I don't really get to see my circuit because I'm 316. A lot of them are Nike players or Under Armour players, and it's just awesome being able to go against the best. It's good for your development, and it's also just great to see just where you level off between people, because I get to see them like once a year in the summer, and that's it. So I like the setup. I just think it's so awesome how we get to have like our own little league and just feel like little professionals. I think that's so cool how they've done that for us.
Well, you're looking at one of the old heads of overtime. Oh my gosh. There's queen of the court inside. We talk so much about like passing down the torch to the next, and for both of you, for you guys, like knowing that, you can sit in this booth and say, I've been there, done that. What would be your advice even to Sienna as she continues in the journey of trying to get, to the next level?
Yeah, I can see that you're very mature already. You got a great head on your shoulders. I want to say, like, for me, staying in the gym was one of the biggest things. Learning how to separate yourself, especially when you're in high school and when you're in college. I think those are the best times to start separating yourself from others, putting in more time, watching film, taking school very, very seriously. But I think this is things that you all know. Just from hearing you talk right now, I have a good understanding that you know what you should be doing in order to be the player that you want to be. But yeah, I'm a fan, man. I'm a huge fan. I was watching you. I'm like, who is that? Like, he's tough. I can't wait to see you play too. So, especially in college. So,
thank you.
I'll definitely be watching.
Thank you.
It's scary because it's gonna be 2 of them. Like, what? The Betts bucket. Like, we're gonna coin it. Betts bucket. Is that cool?
It's crazy. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
We like it. Double B. Betts bucket. Well, you know what? We can't talk about you without looking at the highlights as well, because I feel like a couple of our viewers forgot about how slactacious you have been. Look at these buckets. It's like you bring 1, you bring 2. It's not enough.
And 1.
Oh, that's funny.
You started out hot from the gate, getting straight to your spots. You look really comfortable out there. And 1. Straight to it. Are you the type of player that watch your highlights, or are you the type that, what do you do?
I like to watch my highlights.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's like a little good confidence boost, like before a game. Like I try to remember the things that I value when I play. And I don't know, it hypes myself up.
Yeah,
confidence is big for to play well. So for me personally,
you have to watch film.
Yeah, you got to.
Especially if you want to get better.
I like to watch the full thing though. I gotta watch the things I mess up.
Yeah, you got to.
And I can, I will.
See, I told you, she has a great head. She told me. She don't need me. She don't need my help. She got it figured out.
I love it. absolutely. Angel Gray, Zaya Cook, and Sienna Betts already got the dub in game 1 for their first appearance at OT Select, 187-52 over the Drifty Dreamers. Now it's about taking care of business on day 2 as well. So we know that we might not be able to talk to you tomorrow. So what are some things that you guys talked about post-game that you have to do tomorrow?
You know, my coaches have been really chill. Like, we haven't really talked about Scout, like, at all. So I haven't even watched them play a bit. But from, like, previous knowledge, I've never watched Kina Smith play. I don't know. She's a big name. So overall, I just think we just got to play smart. I think make the best decision on offense and defense, you know, not fouls, and just do what we can as a team to win.
We'll be right back.
All right, we saw a little bit of an RWE run just there. We saw Jerzy knock down a 3. We saw a tough bucket by Micah. But then just like that, Sanai Hall, again, she has been absolutely crazy tonight. She's got 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and 5 blocks in this third quarter. She has been absolutely sensational on both ends of the floor, and she is keeping ISO World at a comfortable lead throughout this game. So what is going on in the chat right now? It's Chloe said it's comeback time. It definitely started to look that way. They need a few more stops to be able to stop ISO World so they can get some rhythm buckets. Alina said Kaleena is locking up for real. This game has been defense heavy. I know that there's a lot of points on the board, 52 points up there, but they have been serious on defense tonight. Amari said good pass, I agree. It's Chloe said shout out to Chloe Beverly, shout out to you. Leilani said ISO World team is really tough. RWE got to pick it back up. I agree. There are too many people playing incredibly well on ISO World right now. So they really got to pick up their defense and lock in, focus on getting stops and just trimming the lead as much as they can just to cut it even closer. Someone said, where's Khalees? She's out there. Leah says RWE on top. Sleepy J says Khalees needs to be put back in. I agree. She had a great first half. Would love to see more from her in the second half. Tori West says Sanai Green looks great out there. I agree. So many people have been playing so well for ISO World. Like I said, it's the reason they're up big right now. Ruger says, I think this will end in a close game. I agree. RWE hasn't really found their rhythm yet tonight, and they're going to have to if they want to cut this lead at all in the fourth quarter. Leah says RWE is great, but ISO World is cooking. I mean, it's been their games. Again, so many people playing well tonight. Great stat lines from a lot of their starting 5. Monique says shout out Aaliyah Sunkins. Claire says let's go Sanai. She's had an incredible game.
Well, this week in Overtime Select, Overtime actually hosted their very first NIL Summit. It was jam-packed with so much knowledge, financial literacy, brand building, entrepreneurship. They even brought in execs from some of the biggest brands you can think of. Meta, Snapchat. I saw a couple of the ladies with some flip-flops with Snapchat flip-flops. They were also verified through Snapchat as well. Chase and the former NBA player Thaddeus Young was in the building for the NIL Summit. We'd love to see it. You said you were also there as well. Can you tell us what you enjoyed about it?
I liked how it really discussed like building your brand with like the whole social media thing. It's really changed basketball. So we're really lucky to live in this day and age where we're able to use that to our advantage. And as I head to college, I think it's really important to start building my platform online and using that. Using that.
Well said.
Yeah, NIL, it's a beautiful thing. You gotta take full advantage.
I know.
Full advantage.
We're so lucky to have it. I'm so grateful.
I think it's one thing when, it's a great opportunity for what OT Select has been able to do as far as the resources, providing you guys with that, but you also have put yourself in these shoes. I mean, you've put yourself in this place where you can show your brand and build your brand and playing the best talent and, really almost collabing in some senses.
Yeah.
I know you got a couple of TikToks with a couple of these players on the floor.
I'm not really like a big like dancing on TikTok person, but yeah, I'll try to make TikToks here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been really cool if they've been able to do that, you know. Yes.
Beautiful move by Jerzy Robinson. Couldn't finish at the rim. Almost poked it back to herself. Zaya, are we going to get a TikTok before you leave?
Yeah, you can do that. I can do that. I mean, hey, I'm not the best dancer either, but, you know, I'm smooth, though. So I can make something look good.
For sure. If there's one thing you got, it's the swag box check. Stop.
You know what I mean? I'm happy. You know, that's a good compliment.
I like it. Yeah, the people talking about your clothes. You had them talking about your glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Your Amazon props, too.
I like the set.
It looks nice, right?
You know what I mean?
It's a beautiful fit. She came in the room. We were like, oh,
I took my time with this, you know? I took my time. Sometimes it can be hard putting fits together when you're signed to like I'm with Adidas, so sometimes it's hard because you can't put on whatever you want to put on. But I try my hardest to make it look like what I would wear.
Yeah. Well, I know that you're a creative as well. You want to come up with your own style of branding.
Yes, I do.
Styling clothes. We're waiting on the drop.
Yeah. I gotta take
tall
it
sizes, please.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Kina Betts joining us after they just won with all-nighters. So Jerzy Robinson stepping up to the free throw line again, trying to find some type of way to be a spark for their squad. And as you mentioned at halftime, we've seen crazier things. Right, you'll do an interview in the game and then look up and it's like, wait a minute, it's a 1-point game.
Yeah.
How did they come back from 20? They have some work to do, being down 23 points, but Jerzy Robinson can get her squad and herself going. The time is now.
The time is definitely now.
And I can't even say that was a broadcaster's jinx because I didn't even say anything about free throws. Right?
Nah, you're right. You're right. You're definitely right about that.
On the same page there.
Yeah.
So this is week 2 of OT Select. 4 different teams that we're seeing take the floor over the next 2 days. We'll see the bubble breaker as well tomorrow for the teams that have the 1-1 record. Double dynasty in YGE already advancing. Special K is seeing the pressure.
And back second quarter.
Violation. You can get it and go. And wait a minute. The officials are actually stopping the clock.
I got a question. So what made you guys go into 2-3? Like, what did coach say? Did she know that they weren't shooters? Like, what made you guys do 2-3?
She was saying, like, they weren't making anything. It was like, they were like 1 for 7, I think, at one point.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to tire our legs either. That was big for her. She was like, I don't want y'all tired.
Yeah.
And, you know, we don't have the most subs. So she just wanted us to, you know, she was like, there's no point in me moving around. Like, if I just stay in front, just sit there and let them shoot. It was working. They were like,
it worked.
23 for 70. That's what I said. So it was like, oh, it was bad.
Yeah, it definitely worked.
Tough foul at the rim. That foul going against Bella Fleming. So free throws on the way. Looks like Gabby Minus, the Georgia native out of Kathleen, Georgia, will be stepping to the free throw line, class of 2026. We'll be sure to come back tomorrow when we'll have more from OT Select Week 2. The Drifty Dreamers All-Nighters will face off against the winner of this game. Then in Game 2, the loser of this game will battle it out against the Drifty Dreamers All-Nighters. So that's all tomorrow at 5 p.m. on YouTube. Keep it locked to OT Select. We appreciate it you joining us. I am Ingrid Graves. I cook. Cooking in the booth. I like saying that. You might need a t-shirt. If you're going to do t-shirts, you should do that.
Yeah.
And Sienna Betts also joining us as well after dominating in Game 1. How cool is it that you have 2 players that finished with 22 and 12?
That's so weird. What a coincidence. Yeah, that's amazing. It's nice.
Okay. They find that little rhythm here.
We taking some ill-advised shots, though. We got direct line drives. Take the direct line drive. Everything for us don't got to be a 3. It don't got to be a home run. All right? Come on. Let's go. ISO work. Hey, we can't shoot ourselves in the foot here, all right? Can't shoot ourselves in the foot being greedy on shot wide open. Get to the rim. Hey, make sure we're talking. Talk on the inbound. Stay good, Sanaya.
That's head coach John Albert for ISO World, the 5-time St. Louis Coach of the Year and the owner of Mo Betta Sports. I love what he was telling them as well. Just no home run shots, right? Like, let's make sure we stay disciplined in the straight line drives, getting to the bucket.
And that's exactly what they did. Straight line drive right there. It's always good to have players that are coachable.
Jersey, nice move, but stripped, and the foul is actually going to go against Kaleena Smith. Coach, not too thrilled with that.
They've been at the line the whole day.
You were able to coach.
They probably shot 25 free throws.
What is it like being in that seat?
Hey, Will.
It's fun, I think. Hey, I don't think it's something that I can take serious because it would just be too much for me. But it was super fun, especially I was just, I think I was in college still, so I was basically just doing everything Dawn Staley would do. I was drawing up all her plays. I was talking like her, doing all of that. So that's who I would definitely look up to if I ever decided to coach.
Would you get the dog too? Champ has to come with the package.
I don't know. I'm like afraid of dogs. So that might be the only thing that I couldn't bring.
That might be the only job. I went to a practice and Champ was leading the huddle. I'm pretty sure of it. A little bit of confusion of who the ball was going to. It does stay with ISO World. As coach continues to coach his squad up. Doesn't even matter what the score is. Blocked at the rim. Beautiful contest by Danielle Osho.
Too long.
Hey, pass the ball.
John Albert coaching his team like it is a tie ball game.
Attack it, attack it.
For 3. Good rebound.
Jersey Robinson.
One shot. We just need one.
20 seconds left in this quarter. Someone looking for any open space. Good bounce, almost an and one.
There's a lot of fouls going on down on this end here.
Coach said it. Albert was like, hey, they've shot 25 free throws. He's off just a hair. They've shot 22 free throws. Osho at the free throw line, off on the first one. The forward, 6'1", out of Virginia Beach, class of 2027. The first freshman, girl or boy, to be named Virginia Player of the Year. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third frame. Kina Smith sends it up the court. Can they get it off in time? Good if it goes, and it doesn't. So Sanai Hall couldn't knock that one down. That will do it for the third quarter, and that will do it for our time with Sienna Betts. Thank you so much for joining us. We wish you well tomorrow and everything with your career moving forward. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after the break.
All right, we might be witnessing an RWE comeback. There were a couple turnovers from ISO World. RWE started full court pressing. ISO World didn't really know what they were doing. They looked a little discombobulated. We saw some Jerzy Robinson free throws, a Danielle Osho 3, a big block at the other end, a Micah Ojo layup, and they're in this game. It is only a 16-point game, and we have an entire fourth quarter ahead of us, folks. So let me know in the comments who you think is going to be coming on top. Drop a lightning bolt in the chat if you got RWE. Drop a globe in the chat if you got ISO World. But let's see what you guys are saying right now. It's Chloe said, wow. Ray K said, let's go RWE. I mean, they still got time. The quarter kind of ended with the ball going their way. So they're still very much in this game. What else we got? Leilani says RWE can come back. I definitely think they're still in it. This game is not over yet. We have a lot more basketball to be played tonight. Claire says, nah, ISO got this lockdown. I mean, they've been incredible tonight, too. They just got to be clean, execute on this press break, and just not be sloppy, not turn the ball over. I'm seeing some globes in the comments. Sleepy J says, Khalees gonna lock in, I promise. She's been great tonight. Seeing some lightning bolts for RWE, though, so some people still think RWE can pull off the comeback. Got a lot of globes. Obs, Claire, Sleepy J all have globes in the chat, but Relisha and Callie have some lightning bolts. It's going to be a close game. I know that. I mean, if RWE is starting to find their rhythm in the fourth quarter, it's an excellent time for them to be finding it. If they keep disorienting ISO World on this press, I think they got it. We will find out in this fourth quarter. It's going to be a great game. Back to you guys in the booth.
Well, I'd like to take this time to shout out tonight's Adidas 6 fan, Chris Beatty, a.k.a. Lil Chris. He wanted to make sure we knew his name was Lil Chris from Marietta, Georgia. Lil Chris's favorite OT Select team is Double Dynasty, and his favorite OT Select players are the Paulo twins, of course, and Nia Prawl as well. Lil Chris is also a big fan of Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky, and he also is here in attendance. Thanks for being a super fan of OT Select, Chris. Always nice when he can walk through the halls of greatness, all the teams that are a part of this OT Select as well. And I believe Overtime Tess has the special guest with her.
Yes, I am down with Chris. Is this your first time in OTE Arena?
No.
You've been here before?
Yes.
What game were you at before?
Double Dynasty.
Oh, you were here last week as well?
Yes.
All right. So who's been impressing you out here tonight?
I would say RWE captain and number 2 on ISO World.
Who are you rooting for to win this game?
I'm rooting for RWE, but they got a trap. Like they're gonna do different things. So I'd rather just start trapping them.
Are you a hooper as well?
Yes.
Sounds like you know the game pretty well. You're talking about them running traps. All right, one last question. I heard people call you Lil Chris. How'd you get that nickname?
I don't know. I got it from school because I'm little, and then some people call me Chris, and then they can start putting that together, and then they can start calling me Little Chris.
Makes sense. All right, you got a final score prediction for me?
I'll say 77 to 50. I'll say 77 to 54.
And who's winning?
I'll say ISO Real. Let's come back.
All right, you heard it here first. We'll have to keep an eye on to see if his prediction comes true in this fourth quarter.
He looks like a good. First off, he got on the same fit as you. His swag is exciting.
Yes, yes.
You heard him talking about the game plans, and then you need to switch a little bit.
Yeah, he know a little something. Here we go. Let's see what she does here. Pull up. That's nice. That's nice right there.
Fourth quarter action. 6:46 left in this ball game. The all-nighter goes face off against the winner of this game. On tomorrow, game 2, the loser of this game will battle it out against the Drifty Dreamers. So if his prediction stands correct, RWE will find themselves going against the Drifty Dreamers. Both teams down significantly in those games, trying to prove something in day 2. Action for that starts tomorrow at 5 on YouTube. That'll be fun.
Oh my God! Run!
Skip pass and out of bounds right in front of the bench.
Hey, get back! Get down!
Oh, left alone. You remember what she told Tess at halftime? Like, they left me open. Why would they do that?
Good D.
Good hands.
Oh my gosh, I can never be one of those players that can hit it from behind. Like, I always wanted to do that, but I can't do it.
You can't say can't. I'm not gonna let you be my partner and say that.
Okay, you're right. I need more practice.
Oh, you need more practice.
There we go.
Get one. You're definitely gonna get one. Got some substitutions for ISO World. Kelsey Andrews in the ball game. Corner 3. Gabby Minus knocks that one down.
Uh-oh, they could come back here now.
There's time. They just need stops. The and one doesn't help.
Yeah.
You think you get the stop here, you score a bucket, maybe even a 3, and it's a single-digit game.
Hey. Uh-oh.
Oh, and here we go. Brooklyn Haywood steps back on the floor.
Okay.
Bottom of the net for Bella Flemings. 2 times Adidas All-American and the number 11 player in ESPNW.
She's getting going.
Oh. Just off the mark. You can tell the frustration from Jerzy.
Hey.
And the release and finish for Khalees Fisher.
I like that.
What do you like about it?
Huh?
What do you like about it?
I like just how she's able to finish through contact. Super tough. You can finish through contact. She's done that a lot so far this game. With 15 points here.
So we've had 2 games where one team somewhat fell asleep. Still time for RWE. It's close to a 30-point game for the All-Nighters and the Drifty Dreamers. I can't say enough how much I like Sanai Hall. We got to talk to her at half.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think she's super good. I like her a lot. She had a really dominant first half for sure.
I mean, and the Ohioans have to stick together, right?
Yeah, we do. We definitely got to stick together. I see she got South Carolina on her list as well.
Oh, that's what you're looking for?
Yeah. I'm still recruiting, even though I'm not there.
All of you guys are recruiting at all times. I get to call the games for Alicia Gray.
Oh, yeah.
That's me here.
True bucket right there.
How about her in the 3-point contest, getting that and the skills challenge the first time that's happened?
And the money too?
And the money.
Crazy.
Like Alicia.
Oh, good block.
Less than 4 minutes to go in this ball game. It's been all ISO World. Stick around though. Action coming up.
All right, it looked like RWE was going on a little bit of a run there, but every time they start to cut into this, back into this lead, ISO World has an answer for them. Kaleena Fisher, I know a lot of you guys were asking for her in the comments. Big fish, she just had a big end one. It was just a big block at the end on this end. So, I don't know. RWE is going to have to do a lot more in this game if they want to come out with a win. There's about 4 minutes left, so they really got to get cooking. They were having some luck with that press earlier, so they need to stay in it. But I know these are long games. This is a big court, so these girls are getting tired. Well, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. Sleepy J, number 8, like that. I agree. Leilani, ISO killing it, I can't lie. I mean, it's been a really well-balanced effort from them, both offensively and defensively. Defensively, they're seeing production from so many of their starting 5. It's been incredible to watch them tonight. The team ball by ISO is why they've kept about a 15 to 20 point lead all game, says Donovan. I agree. They're all on the same page. They have great chemistry right now, which again is really incredible for only having played together for 2 days. Update on JC, says Jordan, she's back on the bench, so hopefully she's feeling better. She got an ice pack on. Sam said shout me out. Shout out to Sam. Janelle says stop fouling ISO. I mean, they definitely got to cut down on the fouls. It's been a little bit of a scrappy game, I will say. Michael says big fish working on both sides of the ball. I agree. It's been an incredibly well-balanced effort from her tonight. She's been spectacular. Janelle says RWE. Ray says, I would love to see RWE make a comeback and see Jerzy balling out on the court. I mean, she did just knock down a big 3, so hopefully they can get back in it, get her into a little bit of a rhythm. But again, around a 20-point deficit and not much time left, so they're really gonna have to start knocking down some shots, lock in on defense to make this comeback possible. Yassi says this game is tough. I agree. Life of Jasmine says ISO's got it. I don't know, it's gonna be tough. We're gonna find out in this 4th quarter. Back to you guys in the booth.
Where there are more family ties in the building than the Paulo twins. How about the Lampley sisters of ISO World? Jayla and Lola actually won the Indiana 4A state championship this year with Lawrence Central High School. Lola was named the MVP of the Indiana All-Stars Futures game. Jayla was named the 2023-2024 Gatorade Indiana Girls Basketball Player of the Year. But can we please give a shout out to the mother, the matriarch, Janet Lampley. Played for Purdue University and was given first team All Big Ten Conference honors in 1997. 2 years later, Purdue got their first title. Pretty cool. Nell Fortner was actually her coach. Lynn Dunn coached right before that. And those are 2 individuals that are still a part of the women's game today. Lynn Dunn, still with the Indiana Fever, as well as Nell Fortner, who is actually the head coach for Georgia Tech. Crazy. So love to see the family line and the lineage of basketball and how it's just passed down. We talk about outside influences passing it down. It's always nice when you have somebody in the home that can teach you the things that they've gone through.
Definitely good.
What's the greatest advice your dad has given you? You've talked a lot about being able to work out with him and him challenging you. What would that advice be?
My dad has given me limited advice on a lot of different things, but just like the twins, one thing that my parents have always taught me is to be a great person, and good things happen to good people. So that's always been my #1 priority, to make sure that I'm being a good person and doing what I need to do in that aspect. But then also my dad just taught me how to be a hard worker, and I think that comes from him. He never played basketball, but he's always had the work ethic to be something. And I think I got that from him. So, man, my dad has taught me so much, though. That's genuinely my best friend. That's why I love talking to girls, to understand the relationship they have with their pops, because I know how special it really is.
What's your dad's name?
Huh?
What's your dad's name?
Stratman. Stratman Cook. S-Man.
One and only. See him raising such a phenomenal daughter. And you proving him right.
Yeah.
ISO World hasn't slowed down. It was getting close for a second for RWE, and then ISO World said, okay, we're going to stop playing. We're going to stand on business.
Yeah, it looks like Jersey started to get going a little bit here with 18 points.
Khalees Fisher at the line out of Baltimore, Maryland. You talk about tough. When I hear Baltimore, I think about Angel Reese and how she talks about, like, yo, it's tough going to the blacktop, earning the bragging rights.
Yeah,
everybody's a baller.
Everybody. And she's definitely paving the way for every Baltimore girl that wants to be somebody.
Inspired to play basketball by her brothers, and how about this, 2K?
2K.
You know what's cool though? The fact that she can see 2K and know that she can see herself one day in that. Yeah. Seeing the women's game, you know, incorporate it in how 2K does things. Shout out to Asia Wilson. It's also been on the cover. A lot of 2K. It's really cool to see that.
Nah, yeah, 2K, honestly, like...
You play games? Are you a gamer?
I play here and there. I really played growing up a lot, but as I've gotten older, I really don't have time for it, but it definitely can help you, though, like, I feel like, because when I play 2K, sometimes I'll go to practice or games the next day and just do exactly what I saw in the game.
Really? Like the turbo mode? What's like the turn up when you... With your highest peak? Do they still do that?
I mean, I don't really pay attention to that stuff, to be honest. I don't really pay attention to that part of it. I know I'm on 2K too, so that's fire.
Okay, that's nice. That's beautiful. Yeah. 15-point lead for ISO World.
Hey, we're gonna stay on teaching when I want to give y'all blow so we can take this last little run. All right, we're gonna deny on the entry pass on this, okay? Deny on the entry pass. Remember, we worked on it. Once it comes in, we're in it. We gotta do a better job of keeping them out of the middle. We're like keep them on one side of the floor. All right, let's get a stop and a score. Stop it. You gotta get the floor on transitional offense. Quickly, get up the floor. All right, come on, let's go. Keep working. I just want 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, he called timeout? Oh, okay. All right. I'll get more water.
So after that first timeout, ISO World said we need a little bit more time, so we'll step aside for them as well.
Okay. No, I just called it so we
She wants them to exert every piece of energy that they have.
No, I called the timeout to advance it so we wouldn't have to do the press stuff.
Okay,
Smart.
Coach.
I like it.
All right.
You think he's done this a
Set
time
up
or
in
two?
the sideline. Sideline, what are you doing?
5-time St. Louis Coach of the Year. We saw Tamika Dudley, the Sidwell's Friends School head coach. Talk about the notable people that she's had coming through there. It's known for where the president sent their daughters. The Clintons have sent their daughters there. President Barack Obama's daughters went there as well. Joe Biden's grandchildren. It's really cool to know like so many different influential people have been there. She's been a part of that.
That's wild.
Trap
in like that
corner.
timeout work. Did the timeout work?
No. Because Kaleena Smith works better.
She's one of them. She is one of them.
Jerzy getting to the left. That was probably the best take we've seen from Jerzy tonight.
It's a good, strong take right there.
Ooh. Oh, my.
Oh, my. I like it.
It's like, can we call the rest of the game in just reactions?
Down to our final minute here. Transition.
What I like about what Coach Dudley told her team is we're not just going to go out hanging our heads. We know that there is a tomorrow as well. How do you want to carry over into that day? Right. Did it shake out for them the way they wanted it to in game one, day one? No, it didn't. So how do they build that sense of pride ending this game?
Yeah, for sure. That's one thing about it. You always got tomorrow.
Glorilla.
Pull.
See?
Oh, rattles that one in. First 3 of the game for Jerzy. Final ticks off the clock for this ball game.
With a final score of 84.
As this fizzles away, ISO World seals the deal with the dub. We'll be sure to come back tomorrow when we'll have more from OT Select Week 2. The bracket is set. ISO World will face off against the All-Nighters. Game 2 is between the Drifty Dreamers and RWE. That's all tomorrow at 5 p.m. on YouTube. Definitely want to keep it locked to OT Select. Following that second game, we'll see the bubble breaker as well. We always like to see if someone can come out with a little bit of redemption, right? If we need to see that, then we'll go to that route. But that is what it's going to look like for tomorrow, starting at 6. And now we put a bow on this one, and we give you the chase play of the game, Sanai Hall.
Good block. A block to a lay me. Sanai Hall, she had a really good game from jump. She started off hot. I think she plays a lot of the reasons why they won tonight.
And it doesn't stop there. She's also the player of the game, Sanai Hall, with 24 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Oh, and watch this, 6 blocks.
6 blocks.
6 blocks.
Tough.
For day 1, Sanai Hall was filling it on every single level, and overtime Tess has her with her.
Yes, yes.
Thanks, guys. I'm down here with Sanaya. So, yeah, tonight you just put on a show on both ends of the floor. 24 points, 7 rebounds, 6 blocks, 5 assists, 3 steals. What were you seeing out here? What were you feeling? What did you like about tonight?
You know, before this, you know, my team was just really hyped. We really wanted to win this. We just played as a team, and I think I just fed off their energy.
I mean, your teammates also played incredible tonight. 17 from Kaleena, 12 from Kaleena, 11 for Kelsey. What's it like being a part of a team where you know that anyone can step up in these big moments and produce?
You know, it's great. It's good having to be, like, I can rely on my teammates to be able to score. You know, we just did a great job at the end of the day. So.
All right, a big win for you guys tonight in that path towards championship weekend. Time to sign us out.
Oh, we love to see the official signature player of the game, Sanai Hall, putting on a show tonight, an absolute clinic. 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 blocks is something that was most impressive. Final thoughts from you really quickly before we end this one.
Man, it was great. I think today it was packed action for sure. We had 2 blowouts from 2 great teams, and they'll get an opportunity to face tomorrow. So I can't wait to see the action and what they're going to bring to the table. And then who's going to come and make sure that they're able to make their way into the playoffs. So let's see what happens.
It's a lot on the line. A couple teams trying to make it to the championship weekend. Stick around for tomorrow's action. We'll have it all. Thanks for joining us.